in the final seconds, final 10 seconds, Ruiz was able to defend, but we saw a whole lot of points and a really close match that could have gone either way. Nicco Ruiz won it last time. If Ruiz can win it again, he'll get a golden ticket.
Nice shot from Riggins to the single, brings it up in the center, has plenty of room.
Riggins looking for a cradle. Can he? Oh man, Ruiz posted, but for a second there, it seemed like maybe Riggins could look for a fall.
4 confirmed.
Stalemated. Nicco Ruiz does a bunch of unconventional stuff. He gives you a feel that you're not going to get very often. Ruiz, part of that Monster Garage training situation out in California. Ruben Valencia.
Riggins back on that single. Ruiz with the tight whizzer. But Riggins just powering up.
Aiden Riggins going to the University of Iowa in the fall. One last high school event before he heads on his way. Riggins to the single. He's locked on it.
Same position. Can Ruiz keep that hips down? Keep heavy. He's tying up that wrist, which is giving Riggins a hard finish for it, and blown dead back to the center.
Wrist control, Ruiz. Ruiz to a single, and this time Riggins the one with the whizzer. Ruiz goes body lock. Riggins hard shoulder pressure. Ruiz threatened that cow catcher, came out on top, and it's 4-2. These matches have tended to go back and forth. Nicco Ruiz is in an absolute battle in his semifinal with Braden Scholes, and you see Riggins to the shot. Riggins locked in that single. He tried to peek his head out the opposite side.
That's Riggins' 4th single, and Ruiz has an answer each time, hasn't scored, except the opening takedown.
Ruiz trying to pull him down. Front head position, 23 to go. Ruiz wants that go behind. Riggins holding on to the elbow. Now drops to the wrist. Ruiz gonna get this, I believe. He's close to it. Riggins, all he has is the wrist, but yeah, there's the takedown. Ruiz takes down Riggins at the break, so it's 4-2. Or excuse me, 4-4. Yeah, 4-4 is the score. Ruiz with that takedown at the end of the period gives him the lead on criteria.
Riggins is getting in on that single, but he has to just figure out how to get and finish, because Ruiz's hips are just not letting him score.
There's Nicco Ruiz getting some instruction from Ruben Valencia. Guy's been in the corner for a lot of high-level matches. 4-4. Riggins needs to score. Shot Riggins. He's deep. Pretty good angle here, but that whizzer of Ruiz has been tough to beat. Trip for Riggins, couldn't get it. Ruiz, man, so tricky. Turns it into his shot.
Cross lock for Riggins, but Ruiz.
2 red offered and 2 confirmed. 2-2 was this call there. So it's going to be 6-6. Ruiz still in the lead. And Ruiz corner challenge. I don't know why. Ruiz had a bar half going, and Ruben Valencia asking for 2 and 2. That was the call.
Is he asking for 4?
I mean, there's no situation where that was 4. So they're going to take a look at it, and we got an angle of their replay. But I think Valencia is going to give the lead back to Riggins with this challenge. So it was called 2 and 2 on the mat.
I think he wants
just
2.
He wants just 2 for Ruiz instead of 2 for Riggins and 2 for Ruiz.
I think he wants 4 for Ruiz, but with a 2 and 2.
I mean, it's really...
So it's takedown, then exposure, and then...
okay.
So that's going to be Ruiz's exposure, and then I think he was asking for an exposure on blue.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting 4 points. I think he's going to give the lead back to Riggins, but we'll see. All right, let's take another look at this situation. So Riggins kind of pulls him through, and then Ruiz stops him. And see what the officials decide. They're looking at it on the big screen, and it's going in super slow motion. Which I don't think that's what the officials really need to see. That's what the officials wanted, was that super slow-mo, so we'll see what they decide. They're having a good long conversation about it. You like to see thoroughness.
Check, recheck, double check, triple check.
Yeah, they're, they're checking.
Red initiates action, takes blue to danger for 2 points. Blue in bold, red to danger. 2 red, 2 blue. Challenge off.
Challenge lost, so that's another point for red. So Aiden Riggins now in the lead. Ruiz had the lead, and now Ruiz needs to score with 2:05 left. Man, I still can't get over how Riggins was in on that shot, and Ruiz got it to his own leg attack.
Great hit from Ruiz, but like you said before in the beginning, when you wrestle him, it's the only time you ever get a look of how he wrestles. No one gives you that feel.
1:46 left, second period. Riggins has been on the leg a lot this match. And with a lead, if he gets to that leg and stays safe, he may eat up a bunch of clock. But you can't be thinking about a clock this early in the match. Oh, Ruiz thinking about a chest wrap. Seatbelt whizzer. Another hard tie from Riggins. Riggins controlling that wrist. Now Ruiz controlling the wrist. Go behind attempt, he's got it. 8-7, Nicco Ruiz takes the lead. And Riggins tries to hip over, but they may give more points on the exposure here for Ruiz. Nothing so far. 8-7, 46 seconds to go. Starting to become reminiscent of their last meeting where Riggins trailed late, had to go get one. Ruiz punches himself twice in the legs. shot Riggins. Elevates it. Ruiz turned this into his tag last time. Oh, trip for 4. Aiden Riggins. 11-8, and he's coming back up. 25 to go. Ruiz locked through the crotch. Can he lift? Is that going to be 4 blue? 4 blue. 12-11. This match is insane.
What is going on right now?
Brick comes in, and Ruiz still wrestling. Action whistle dead. So there's going to be 7 seconds left when we come back, and I believe Nicco Ruiz is going to get another point on a failed challenge, because that looked like 4 points to me.
For this match, you've been on par for the challenges, so I think that is going to be a failed challenge.
Man, that was such a crazy sequence. I hope we get another look. I'm sure we'll get a look at what the officials are seeing, but Riggins with that single leg, and Ruiz previously with his leg way elevated, dropped to the leg, grabbed it, turned it into his own shot. This time, he tried the same thing, and Riggins was able to trip it, and we're going to get a look at this second sequence. So this is after Riggins 4, and I think this was actually after the 4-pointer. No, here it comes. So, well, that was the spot in on the shot. All right, we're taking a look at another angle here. Yeah, there we go. That's the shot. If it would be just a second or two before, you could see kind of how Ruiz initiated it. But I think the refs got it right on the mat. There's not a huge risk in challenging, because if you give it up, Riggins still needs to take down. All right, so here's how it is. Riggins is here. Ruiz is going to pull him up. And it's up on the big screen. Pulls him up, elevates. Again, thorough officiating. And they're sorting through the paddles. They got a score in mind. Oh, now they're not sorting through the paddles. Nicco Ruiz competing for a golden ticket here. Aiden Riggins trying to keep Iowa perfect thus far in the finals. And they may be taking a look, and here we go. It's up on our big screen. We can see, but to me, it's very clearly 4, because Riggins is doing everything he can to keep that shot on the mat. Ruiz not only pulls him up off the mat, but then elevates for the 4. And here's the replay. We're getting on our screen, and boom, those 4 points. The only thing maybe is maybe they'll say 2. Maybe they say it didn't elevate all the way, but I think it's going to be 4 confirmed. They're gonna call the whole thing. So the Riggins trip. The Iowa corner is going nuts. They want this overturned so bad. every time the officials grab a paddle, we think we know what we're gonna, what's gonna happen, and then they start to talk about it again.
I think it's a lost challenge.
I do too. Oh, come on, microphone. Don't fail us now.
Red has the leg, never lets go of the leg, initiates the action and takes blue to danger. 4 red. Challenge 1.
Oh wow! So they called that 4 for Riggins. I'm really surprised. I don't see it, but Riggins currently leads 15-8. I didn't see it. And what they said on the microphone was that Riggins had the leg, and that's why he got those points. And that's it. Aiden Riggins, Fargo champ. Iowa so far perfect in the finals. big flex. Future Hawkeye, Aiden Riggins. He was on this stage last year, didn't get it done. This year he does. Congratulations to him. Wild match, weird sequence at the end.